Ground staff for Lufthansa walked off the job at 5 major German airports on Wednesday, causing the airline to cancel hundreds of flights. The union called on ground staff at Frankfurt and Munich, Lufthansa's two main hubs, as well as Berlin, Dusseldorf and Hamburg, to strike for 27 hours starting at 4 a.m. Wednesday. Lufthansa said ahead of the strike that it expected to be able to operate around 10 to 20% of all planned flights. It said tickets could be rebooked free of charge, and tickets for German domestic flights could be converted to rail vouchers. In Frankfurt, the company cancelled 80 to 90% of the planned 600 departures and arrivals by Lufthansa itself and subsidiary Air Dolomite ahead of the strike. German news agency reported. More than 400 departures and arrivals at Munich airport also were cancelled. All Lufthansa departures from Berlin and Hamburg were cancelled, as were most domestic flights from Dusseldorf. Lufthansa anticipated that, in all, more than 100,000 people would have to change their travel plans. The union is seeking a 12.5% pay raise, or at least €500 more per month, in negotiations for nearly 25,000 employees, including check-in, aircraft handling, maintenance and freight staff. Before this, on 1st February, security workers at most of Germany's major airports walked off the job in a one-day strike to step up pressure in a pay dispute, prompting widespread flight cancellations. The union, which announced the walkout on Tuesday afternoon, called on workers to strike at 11 airports: Frankfurt, Berlin, Cologne, Dusseldorf, Hamburg, Stuttgart, Leipzig, Hanover, Dresden, Bremen and Erfurt. All departures for the day from Berlin, Hamburg and Stuttgart were cancelled before the strike started. About 4/5 of flights in Cologne and 1/3 in Dusseldorf also were cancelled. Hours-long or one-day warning strikes are a common tactic in German contract negotiations. Coinciding contract negotiations have resulted in several recent walkouts in the rail, air and local transport sectors, making for a frustrating few weeks for travelers and commuters in Germany.